What's up here? We out here on the same job, getting everything taped up. Got some whiskers this morning. I'm gonna show you the driveway, what it looks like today. So here's the front porch. There's a spot here we couldn't really get up. A couple spots on here, but looks beautiful. All right, guys, we're getting everything taped up. That's what I'm working on. Taping up the home. So that way when we strip this, it don't damage the paint. Got this little section. But, yeah, Bray is over here. We're applying the stripper now. So, see what's going on with it here in about 45 minutes. So you guys can see what the pavers look like now. See the coping's all white. See all that? So I'll have to go grab a rag at the truck so we can wipe down the baseboards and stuff. We out here on the golf course, and we have probably 60 clients in this neighborhood or more. Probably most of them are in the 55 plus side, but over in these huge houses, say probably a total of 60 or more clients. So job way we did yesterday. But yeah, I think the tip I would give is anytime you're sitting at the truck, like yesterday, we probably gave out like 10. Oh, actually, that's maybe a little more, maybe six business cards. Just people walking by, seeing us, because they know if we're working in this type of community that, you know, if their neighbors using them, we can use them too, because, you know, they're trusting them with their $1 million home. We have a ton of references. That's even like these people, how they found us was through their community Facebook. So we've done a good job for someone else in here, and a great job is what they said. And it was just an easy lay down sale. They didn't get more estimates. They went with my price the first time, which is the best customers when they pay your price, honestly. So that would be my tip, is get in the community, do a good job, get them to post them in your Facebook, because this is a free job, basically. You didn't spend anything on leads for this job. So about to wipe it down and show you guys a little bit more what we're doing. So you guys can see Bray's going around the edges with the, we're using Inseco stripper. This is the only stripper I would recommend using. Bray tested out a lot of them, and we've done, I don't know, hundreds of strip jobs at this point. And this is the best stripper on the market. But we're going around the edges, so that way we're not spraying up against the home or anything. So we're going around all the edges here. And we used to just spray all this. We just come in here, gun slinging. You give Bray that 12 volt DeWalt bulb, and son, you're liable to have a new color house when he's done. You'll be meeting our buddy Dan. You'll be meeting our painter Dan, but yeah, we don't really need to tape any of that up. That'll be fine. It's really just a paint. If that sealer gets on there, or the stripper gets on there, it will tear it up. So yeah, we're gonna be cleaning the cage, cleaning everything pretty much back here. See the algae on the cage and all of our dust from yesterday. But yeah, we're about to spray this stripper, and we'll be back. Look at this technique. If there's any random users out here watching our YouTube videos, you learn from the master over here. He's got the technique with it. You see that technique right there? That's a one-of-a-kind technique. Yeah, look how white Look at all this. Needs to go bye-bye. All right, guys, so we just did the coping. I did it by hand all around, so we got the stripper. You can see on there, it's drying. It's about broke my leg and tore ACL right there, boys. But you can see under here, see all that color now? But haven't applied any stripper over here. But here in a few minutes, you see how it's like turning white in here. That's that stripper breaking the sealant down. So I don't want to put my finger in it yet, but I'll show you guys what it looks like after it's set for 45 minutes or so. That's about how long we let it sit. If it's in the shade, maybe an hour, hour and a half. But this needs to sit, let it do its thing. It's less work on us. What you think about that, Bray? Let it set for, what would you recommend, an hour minimum?
Yeah, at least an hour.
Guys, I feel like this looks so good. I gotta show it off again out in the sunlight now. Woo! All right, we just had to put some stuff up. We've got the stripper gel applied. Now we're gonna spray it too once it's set for a minute. And let me tell you, that's the best way to strip it. But yeah, we're gonna go back here and look at that, spray some shit. Okay, so this is what we are actually stripping. So look at this old sealer. That is all the old failing sealer right there. It's snowing in Florida today. Yeah, getting ready to strip the rest of this deck, so just wanted to cut and show you guys that real quick of it. This is just after it's sat on there for, I think it's been about an hour and 15 minutes now, so it's crazy. All right, guys, check out the drain bag here. It's keeping all that old ass stripper, or sealer, sorry. Keeping all that old sealer out of the pool. We'll go over here real quick. Bray's caught up on some hose, but you can see it all draining into the new drain we just put in as well. This drain's getting nice and broke in, that's for sure. Look at all this foam. Nasty. Look at this stuff, guys. This is that old. What's up? All this old sealer. You can see it's cleaning out these joints insanely nice. Look at these joints, they're wide open. But yeah, look at all this foam just sitting on the pavers. Look at this, hold on. Disgusting. This is why it's important to hire the first time, because we wouldn't have to do all this if they would have just sealed it right. So all of these white spots are the failed sealer. There's a lot more failed sealer too, but it's harder to see on the camera. But even more so like up here, you can see a lot of it up here on the coping right there. So yeah, guys, we're in the phase of stripping all this right now, getting it nice and clean. We'll strip it twice, do it 2 times, not just once. So we've got all of this area stripped. We got to still do the coping, but you can see, look at the difference. You can literally see where we've stripped and where we haven't. See that line? So we still got to do the coping, but we're going to do that last. Up in here, we still got to strip. You can see the spot. But this stuff isn't slick anymore. You can actually walk on it now. Look how clean these joints are. Look at this. We open these ones up. So, whoever thinks that surface cleaners can't pressure wash pavers, that's a lie. Get some good equipment. That's why we're able to do this job so thoroughly, because we have thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars in top of the line equipment, and it makes it much easier. If you cheap out on your equipment, you're cheaping out on your customers. So if you have cheap equipment, you know, it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to do a bad job. It's just the less money you're going to make and more time you're going to spend trying to make money. So you want to spend the least amount of time making the money. And you're just cheaping out on your customers. How are you going to go tell them you offer a top tier service? You don't even invest in top tier quality equipment. So that's kind of our thing. We always have invested in nice equipment. You guys can see too, all this stuff that would be splatting up on the home going onto the tape all the way around here too. Same thing with up here. Instead of going up on the home, it's going up on this tape. Now over here on the glass, I'm gonna go and spray my degreaser right now. I'll show you guys. I'm gonna pump this thing up for a second. Pump this bad girl up. We're gonna take her over here. And this shit is still slick, but we're going to spray the glass down. So anything that gets on there won't stick to the house. Little hack, little DIY hack that we do. So yeah, guys, do the prep work to protect your client's home. Look at how good this tape job is. Sure, it took me 35-40 minutes to do it, but tape it up. Go the extra mile for your client, because they're paying you your price. Go the extra mile. If they're not paying you, don't worry about it. But this client paid our price, no negotiation, signed me up, so we're gonna do a thorough job for her. And that's why I was telling you guys yesterday, when we do the driveway, it's very important to use these clients as a stepping stone to get in these communities. That's why this job was free. A $10,000 job. Okay? Right into our lap. Didn't have to go out, find it, nothing. It came to us because we do such a thorough job. Like, it's really not hard, guys, to separate yourself from the competition. You can see all this stuff. Drain's working perfectly. Probably should have did something out here, honestly. But drain's working great. All right, you guys can see. Look at this. Yeah, that's all that fed shit coming off of there. So, woo! It's a hot one today, but we out here making some shmoney. Got the pull deck stripped. Ray's finishing up the coping right now. Then we're about to bleach it, degrease it, and treat it with a chemical neutralizer. Clean the screen up, clean the back of the home. So I'll show you a few clips of that. But take a look at the pull deck now, especially over here. So all this is still dirty, but we just gotta rinse it off. But you can see how much better it looks. Okay, I was making a video, but I had to cut to save a baby lizard. But you can see we're bleaching everything, all the algae. Gonna spray that now on all over the pavers. Green stuff. There's a lot of green up in here where the plants were at. But yeah, I'm gonna take care of the screen now. All right, guys. Fuck, I keep saying all right, guys, every fucking time.
Dude, I know. I was saying that shit too, so I was gonna say, all right, guys, it's 11 o'clock or.
We're headed to the fucking 7-Eleven. Get a little snack. It's what time is it, Bray?
1:23.
It's 1:23. And yeah, gonna go get a little electrolytes, maybe a little tornado, maybe one of them trucker dogs, you know. We'll get a little trucker dog, but yeah, we are taking a little break. Got the pull deck stripped, got the cage cleaned. We take a little break. We back from our little gas station trip. Had to grab a fucking gallon of aqua. Dehydrated out here. Had to get some bat wings going on. Long week, long day today. So we got some touch-up spots that we were letting sit on the deck, so we're gonna pressure wash those off. Rinse all the joints out, rinse the cage and stuff down now. So that's what we're gonna go do. Alright guys, so fuck, I've said it 18 times today. Bray's degreasing the pool deck now. Gonna degrease everything, neutralize some of the stripper and bleach and stuff we put in here, and it's laying I don't know why, but the bricks just seal so much better when we degrease it, rinse it down. But it's just pulling anything kind of left in the bricks out, and yeah, everything's looking real good though. I'm gonna let this sit on there for 15-20 minutes and then rinse everything off and rinse the cage down, rinse all the gunk off. But look, all the algae's gone. Everything's nice and clean. Got some dudes that were golfing came over here and was chatting with us, but yeah, everything's turning out great so far. We're probably gonna end up sealing this tomorrow. I don't think we got enough juice or time in our day today to get this bag grill sealed up properly. So yeah, it's looking great here. So we always try to keep our equipment nice and clean. So after Big Silver putting in some work today, grab this degreaser. Gonna put some degreaser on this thing. This pump sprayer is about toast, but still gonna give this thing a good, nice little bath in this degreaser. Let it sit in here. If you guys aren't using degreaser, what are you doing? Because shit's like magic in a bottle. Degreaser and bleach. So it's, what time is it? 4:33. We've been here since the crack ass of dawn again. We got the pool deck stripped twice. We got it cleaned, sanded, got the cage cleaned, everything back there cleaned. And we'll be back in the morning to finish sealing it up. So that's gonna wrap up today. We got probably, what's that drive home looking like? Probably too fucking long. Oh God. Oh God, I don't wanna see it. An hour and 20 minutes to the crib, so that's what we finna get off here, and we're gonna drive our happy asses down the road. Peace. Look, she's gonna look at you.
Baby, drop your location, I'm coming to find you. Don't like the past, but let me get behind you. I am that guy for real, must I remind you? Flowers at dinner, the restaurant private. She sucked it good.